Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the technology shaping the future of content creation. Today, we focus on one of the most exciting cameras of the year. The Fujifilm X-T6. This is not just another refresh. It's a leap forward in design, processing, and creative tools. For photographers, filmmakers, and hybrid shooters, the X-T6 represents the next step in Fujifilm's journey. It brings together tradition and innovation in a single compact body. But why is this camera so important? Because the X-T line has become one of Fujifilm's most respected mirrorless families. From the early X-T1 to the much-loved X-T5, each generation added meaningful improvements. And now, with the X-T6, Fujifilm is pushing the boundaries again. This isn't only about more megapixels. It's about speed, intelligence, and usability. Design evolution. Let's start with design. Fujifilm has always been proud of its retro-inspired style. The tactile dials, the manual controls, and the classic silhouette make the X-T line stand out. The X-T6 continues this tradition. But it also refines it. The body is built from a strong magnesium alloy. It feels durable in the hands, yet it's lighter and slimmer than the X-T5. That makes it easier to carry on long shoots. Even though the body is slimmer, it doesn't lose toughness. It is fully weather-sealed. That means it can handle dust, rain, and even freezing conditions. For landscape photographers and documentary creators who often work outdoors, this durability is critical. Fujifilm has also redesigned the grip. Earlier models sometimes felt small when paired with heavier lenses. The new grip contour makes the X-T6 much more comfortable. You can hold it securely for hours without fatigue. If you're using long zoom lenses or shooting handheld in tough conditions, this is a real advantage. It's a perfect blend, retro charm with modern ergonomics. Classic design on the outside, cutting-edge engineering on the inside. Sensor and processing power. Now let's look at the sensor. The Fujifilm X-T6 features a 40.2 megapixel APS-C sensor. That's the same resolution as the X-T5. But this is not just a repeat. This time, the sensor is built using stacked architecture. What does that mean? A stacked sensor allows much faster readout speeds. It reduces rolling shutter. It clears the buffer faster. And it makes high-speed shooting far more reliable. In practical terms, it means smoother burst captures. It means more stable video recording. It means the camera can handle massive amounts of data without lag. This is a huge leap forward compared to traditional sensor designs. Paired with Fujifilm's next-generation processor, the results are impressive. Images have higher fidelity. Autofocus calculations are faster. And the camera runs cooler, even during long sessions. That's a big improvement for hybrid shooters who work in both stills and video. This combination of resolution, speed, and efficiency puts the X-T6 at the top of the APS-C category. Few cameras in this class can match this balance. Film simulations and color science. One of the reasons creators love Fujifilm is its film simulations. These color profiles give you a distinctive look straight out of the camera. The X-T6 expands this legacy with a new option. It's called X-Cinematic. This film simulation is designed for filmmakers and hybrid shooters. It produces rich colors, natural vibrancy, and elegant highlight roll-off. Skin tones look punchy yet realistic. Shadows have depth without being too heavy. It's optimized for cinematic workflows, so you can spend less time grading in post. Alongside classics like Provia, Velvia, and Eterna, the new profile adds another creative tool. Photographers will appreciate the subtle contrast. Filmmakers will appreciate the natural cinematic look. It's yet another reason Fujifilm continues to lead in color science. Autofocus revolution. Now, one of the biggest improvements, autofocus. The Fujifilm X-T6 introduces AI-powered subject recognition. This is a huge leap over the previous generation. The camera can now detect faces with greater accuracy. But it goes far beyond that. It recognizes birds, animals, cars, bikes, and even planes. It doesn't just lock on. It tracks the subject smoothly across the frame. Coverage has been expanded by about 30%. That means more of the sensor area is covered by phase detection. Even if your subject isn't centered, the camera still tracks it. This makes it much easier to capture unpredictable moments. Imagine shooting a bird in flight. Or a runner moving across the frame. The X-T6 stays locked on. No hunting. No missed focus. It just works. This is autofocus designed for the real world. For action. For wildlife. For fast-paced environments where you only get one chance. Burst shooting power. Alongside autofocus comes burst shooting. With the electronic shutter, the X-T6 can reach over 13 frames per second. That's fast enough for sports, wildlife, or street moments. Combined with the stacked sensor, the buffer clears quickly. You don't wait for the camera to catch up. You keep shooting. And every frame stays sharp thanks to the new autofocus system. For photographers who rely on speed, this is a game changer. It puts the X-T6 in the same league as more expensive cameras built for action. Photography use cases. So who is this camera for? Let's break it down. For landscape photographers, the high resolution and weather sealing make it ideal. You get incredible detail in your images, even in tough outdoor conditions. For documentary shooters, the slim body and reliable build are perfect. You can carry it all day. You can trust it in the field. For action photographers, the burst speed and AI autofocus are powerful tools. Whether it's sports, wildlife, or fast-moving events, the X-T6 can handle it. And for everyday creators, the usability is unmatched. Classic controls make it fun to shoot. Film simulations deliver beautiful images straight out of camera. And the hybrid features make it versatile. The X-T6 is not just for one type of photographer. It's a flexible tool designed for many styles. Transition to video section. So far, we've focused on design, sensor, and photography. But the X-T6 is not only about stills. This is a true hybrid camera. Which means video is equally important. And that's where the upgrades get even more exciting. Cinematic frame rates. Internal RAW recording. A redesigned thermal system. In the next section, we'll dive into the X-T6's video features. Because this is where Fujifilm takes a bold step into the future of filmmaking. We've already seen how the Fujifilm X-T6 pushes photography to new heights. But the real story goes even further. Because this is not just a camera for stills. It's a camera for hybrid creators. People who move between photos and video without compromise. And this is where the X-T6 makes a huge impact. Its video features are not just upgrades. They are bold steps towards cinematic quality in a compact body. Cinema-grade video power. The Fujifilm X-T6 introduces native 4K at 120 frames per second. That's a massive leap for slow-motion shooters. It gives you smooth, cinematic motion without the need for cropping or external recorders. For professionals, it also supports internal RAW video. You can record with the maximum flexibility for post-production. Apple ProRes is available as well. This makes editing easier and faster on modern computers. The quality of the footage is striking. Fine details are preserved. Colors are natural yet vibrant. And thanks to high bitrate options and HEVC support, compression does not kill the image. You get files that are both flexible and efficient. This is what filmmakers have been asking for. A small camera with the power to shoot like a cinema rig. Thermal management for long shoots. One of the problems with previous cameras was overheating. Many mirrorless bodies struggled with long recording times. The X-T6 changes that. It comes with a new thermal management system. This means heat is handled more efficiently. Recording can continue longer without interruption. For documentary makers, event shooters, and vloggers, this is a huge improvement. You no longer have to worry about the camera shutting down in the middle of a take. Instead, you can focus on your story. Display and viewfinder upgrades. A camera's screen and viewfinder are more than just displays. They are the windows through which creators frame their vision. And Fujifilm has raised the bar again. The X-T6 features a 5.76 million dot electronic viewfinder. It runs at 120 Hz refresh rate. This makes motion appear smooth and natural. Tracking a fast-moving subject through the EVF feels effortless. The rear LCD has also been upgraded. It's now fully articulating. That means it flips out and rotates in any direction. Perfect for vloggers, solo creators, and anyone who needs flexibility in framing. The hinges are rugged. They are built to survive heavy use. This is not a fragile design. It's a practical one, tested for real-world durability. In-body stabilization for smooth shots. For video shooters, stabilization is essential. The X-T6 delivers up to 7 stops of in-body image stabilization. This makes handheld shooting smooth and professional-looking. Even when using prime lenses without optical stabilization, footage stays steady. For run-and-gun creators, travel vloggers, and handheld filmmakers, this is a lifesaver. And with improved rolling shutter control, fast movements no longer create distracting distortions. Panning shots, handheld walking shots, even action sequences look natural. The result is simple. You can trust the X-T6 to produce stable, usable footage straight out of camera. Battery life and efficiency. Another pain point in mirrorless cameras is battery life. Fujifilm has addressed this with smart software optimization. The X-T6 still uses the NPW235 battery. But now, you get up to 30% more photos per charge. Video sessions also last longer. For professionals on location, this reduces stress. For travelers, it means fewer spare batteries in the bag. Efficiency may not sound glamorous. But in practice, it changes how you work. Less downtime, more shooting. Connectivity for modern workflows. In today's world, cameras are not just tools for capture. They are tools for workflow. And the X-T6 is built with this in mind. It includes USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 support. This means faster file transfers. It also means rapid charging. Even better, the camera functions as a high-quality webcam with no third-party software. For streamers, podcasters, or remote professionals, this is a big win. The X-T6 also supports dual UHS-2 SD card slots. Write speeds are faster. You can use overflow or backup recording with confidence. Wireless connectivity has also been improved. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are faster and more stable. You can now upload directly to the cloud or FTP servers. Sharing your work from the field has never been easier. This level of connectivity transforms the X-T6 into more than a camera. It becomes a hub for content creation. Pricing and release timeline. So when can you get it? Fujifilm is expected to launch the X-T6 in fall 2025. Most likely during the next X Summit event in October. Shipments should begin before the holiday season. The price is anticipated around $1,699. That matches the launch price of the X-T5. And considering all the upgrades, it's a very strategic choice. Fujifilm is clearly positioning the X-T6 as a direct competitor to Sony's A6700 and Canon's EOS R7. But with its unique mix of retro design, film simulations, and hybrid performance, it offers something different. Final verdict, is the X-T6 worth it? So, is the Fujifilm X-T6 worth your attention? Absolutely. This is not just an update. It's a redefinition of what an APS-C camera can be. From the stacked sensor to AI autofocus. From cinematic video to advanced stabilization. From rugged design to seamless connectivity. The X-T6 is a camera built for creators who refuse to compromise. If you shoot stills, it delivers speed and detail. If you shoot video, it delivers cinematic power. And if you do both, it may be the most complete Fujifilm X series camera ever made. It is versatile. It is reliable. It is creative. For photographers, filmmakers, vloggers, and hybrid shooters, the X-T6 is a tool that adapts to your vision. It is not just a camera. It is a partner in the creative process. And that's why the anticipation is so high. Because the Fujifilm X-T6 is not only about specs. It's about possibility. The possibility to capture moments with clarity. The possibility to tell stories with style. The possibility to create without limits. So as we wait for the official release, one thing is clear. The Fujifilm X-T6 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting cameras of 2025.